Good Monday morning to you, ladies and gentlemen. This is Rusty 78609, still at Cavallo Lake State Park in New Mexico. Probably be moving in a few days. I'm not sure where yet. I have plans, but sometimes they change. What else can I tell you? This is live and in color inside of my 2019 Casita Freedom Deluxe. 17 feet outside, 13 feet inside, 84 square feet of livable space. That is Trenton Clump. That's an it. That is a bumper sticker with a piece of paper in front of it. That's Olive Oyl from the old Popeye cartoons. It's a little travel trailer somebody sent me. That is a Jetpack 7730L. That's how I get my internet from Verizon. Those are organic bananas. I forgot them the other day. This is Olive Oyl's bra. That is an EvaDry dehumidifier, and that pillowcase was made for me by a viewer. Thank you very much. And having said that, hey Google, what's the temperature at Cavallo Lake, New Mexico?
The temperature in Cavallo Lake State Park right now is 59.
She calls it Caballo. Hey Google, what's the temperature in Butte, Montana?
The current temperature in Butte is 17 degrees. Due to current wind conditions, it feels like it's 8.
Oh, you guys. Hey Google, what's the temperature in Bangor, Maine?
In Bangor, it's currently 40. Due to current wind conditions, it feels like it's 32.
So you guys have got some wind, and in Montana they got some really, 17 degrees is not exactly warm to me. I don't know how it is to you. But anyway, what else can I tell you? Hey Google, tell us a joke.
Did you hear about the new anti-gravity book? Apparently you can't put it down.
Okay, well that's, that would almost put a smile on your face, wouldn't it? Almost. But anyway, we got a lot of comments, so let's get at them, Rusty, instead of just sitting here blowing air through your vocal cords. Isn't that amazing how we make sound? We got these little vocal cords that we blow air through and they make sounds. It's crazy. Eric Moore on full-time RVing, and I put E instead of I, RVing. Eric Moore, you're a YouTube celebrity now. I'm surprised Michael didn't ask for your autograph. On another note, on your walk, you pointed out someone with too many LEDs on their camper. Well, I just said they had a lot. Now, is that too many? I have a question. Have you seen anyone placing LED strips on the ground circling the tires? Yeah, I've seen them all over their vehicles and underneath and everywhere else, but that's their business, Eric. But yeah, it looks like a Christmas. Some of them look like Christmas trees. Robinson Van Crusoe, I live in my travel trailer in Plant City, Florida, which is south near Tampa. While many parks are expensive, I have found 2 parks under $400 a month. During the winter, the lot can cost about $100 more a month till summer, April, when the snowbirds go home. Thanks for the interview. Well, you're welcome, Robinson. Thank you for the info. Steve Brown, wondering why you are parked with the casita facing the road instead of your campsite like everyone else. Well, Steve, I do what I do, and they do what they do. If you come to, sometimes you have to travel the path less traveled. You know what I mean? I have a much better view than they do. See, their windows are facing the dumpster. Somehow, the dumpster didn't turn me on. Alan Barnett, 2018 Zion for sale, $1,199, and he's got a link to it. Thank you, Alan. I appreciate that. Stanley Smith, interesting. New Mexico gun laws. Thank you. That stirred up a hornet's nest. I figured it might. Shadow Living. Open carry means shoot me first. At least that's what the guy in the 7-Eleven robbing the place thinks. You'll be first to be shot. Just don't do it. Well, let me say this, Shadow Living. I thank you for your comment, but let me tell you what I think. I think people should do what they choose to do within the law. Period. And if we don't like the laws, we either revolt or we vote and change them. Ken Alexanderstein, stand guard at the door of your mind, correct them. Tracy Phillips, great video, Rusty. Well, you're quite welcome. MCSE something, Rusty, don't buy a place too far from healthcare. Why? I live away from healthcare now. Central Texas, the nearest place, about 25 miles, and it's be the same here. Casey Lewis, knowing the gun laws for each state you visit is important. Thank you for explaining it, Rusty. Yeah, it's a good thing to know, particularly. I know that every RVer in this RV park has at least 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 weapons, and they probably haven't checked the gun laws because they just don't care, and I agree with that. Me, my cat, and I am. Happy trails to you. Michael would benefit from your knowledge, Rusty. Oh, laughing. What he could, he has, I guess. I don't know that he's benefited, but he's on the road now. Steve Combs, I understand you carry a shotgun. I do. In your travels, have you ever been in a situation where you felt like you should take it out of its resting place and have it at the ready just in case? No. In fact, I've only fired that shotgun probably 3 times since I've owned it. I don't use it. I just have it. It's just a mind changer. That's all. It's peace of mind for me, knowing that I can defend myself if I have to, and a mind changer if I need it to be that. Because I guarantee you, if you point a shotgun at somebody with a barrel that big around, I promise you they will change their mind, or else you will, never mind, change it for them. I see you 812 shall not be infringed upon. Yeah, I hear that. Yeah, a lot of people carry weapons, and I don't have any problem for it. They may be the guy that saves your life because the police aren't everywhere. If you're eating in a restaurant and some idiot comes in with an automatic weapon and starts firing, and some guy drinking coffee gets up and shoots him right in the head, I want to walk over and thank that guy for getting him. Avlisk, Henry just released models with loading gates, 3 calibers so far, more to come. Yay. Well, that's okay. Good for Henry. Charles Green, I hope you find a second home base in New Mexico. I'm beginning to like a lot of things about New Mexico. Yeah, I've got some tentative plans, but we'll see. It's a long way. We'll see how it comes together. You find a place, make an offer, and then you never hear anything. New Mexico gun laws, Larry Watkins. Rusty, New Mexico has a quirk in their firearms laws that I have not seen in other states. It is legal to carry a concealed handgun on your person unloaded without a concealed carry permit. But you can also carry a loaded magazine or ammo on your person at the same time. So basically you just can't have the clip in the weapon, or the rounds in the weapon. That's interesting. Couch Potatoes Kennedy, really interesting about their gun laws, Rusty. Thanks, Rusty. Yeah, all of that's interesting. It's kind of a hot topic now. Super Bro, what if I own a restaurant and don't want an 18-year-old Jesse James coming in? Can I stop people bringing their guns onto my property? Yeah, you just put a sign up. Then they have to abide by that according to the rule here. LC, do you know what the laws are for videotaping in New Mexico state parks? Videotaping without permission of subject harassment, but no, I don't know, but I always ask, LC. Outdoors with Ron, I'm liking New Mexico more and more. It seems to be a nice place. Let me say this, all that glitters isn't gold. Out here, you do get some high winds. The humidity is extremely low sometimes, and some people are a little uncomfortable with that. So, it's just another place to be. It's not going to be perfect, but is it going to be better than where you were? It depends on where you are. Outdoors with Ron, I'm liking New Mexico more and more. Anyway, PJ Frog says, exciting to have Rusty staying in our great state. Well, thank you. I'm liking being here. Marcus Lovelace, great info, Rusty. Thank you. Calvin Wright, good luck, partner, in your search for a second home base. Man, that Capitan area has a great summer climate. Yeah, Capitan does have a great summer climate. They definitely do. But I couldn't find anything there, man. I looked everywhere. I just didn't find anything in my price range, which is nothing. And anyway, Ray Sprague says most western states have liberal gun laws, loaded carry in your vehicle, RV-10, etc., as they are deemed your abode at the time, like your home. Always check local gun laws before taking a firearm when traveling from state to state. Anyway, yeah, they're all different. And thank you, Ray. He's got a good comment here, a lot of info, so read his comment if you choose to. What else we got here? Somebody hit a comment here that got a lot of feedback. Here we go. This is Levi Hawk. Says, newsflash, you can defend yourself in any state. Point should be, defend yourself from who? How many of you have had to pull a gun on someone? Not many. If you do, you have a better chance of getting shot yourself. Fact, guns do not make you safe. They just make you think you're safe. Don't be so paranoid. Well, Levi, again, I see why you got a lot of feedback on that comment. But this is not a channel for controversy. Okay, I don't want a lot of negative crap. And if you have some really strong opinions, you might want to keep them to yourself. No one here is paranoid that I know of. And, being a little paranoid will keep you alive, and being a lot paranoid they'll put you away. But I think everyone in any state where the Second Amendment is upheld to the max can do whatever they want to within the law, and I'm not going to say anything negative about it. Spiderhead, what's really needed is a federal reciprocity law that makes it legal for a lawful concealed carry weapons owner to carry in all states, municipalities also, regardless of their little meaningless, quirky local laws, shall not be infringed. Is pretty damn simple. That is pretty simple. But see, if people, you see what you want to see and you hear what you want to hear. But be that as it may, it's interesting that we're getting a little feedback here. Kyle Kreitzman, hello from Wyoming. We got it pretty easy here. Residents can carry a firearm either concealed or open with no permit required. Now, see, that's what I like. The Second Amendment doesn't require states to have passed their own laws. The Second Amendment is a federal law. It's in the Bill of Rights, the first 10 amendments. And, it just clearly states that people have the right to bear arms. It doesn't say how or why or when. It just says you have that right, and so how you want to do it is up to you. But be that as it may, we've confused it a little bit, but I think everybody just has to use good judgment. That's all. Mark 73573, New Mexico is sounding better more and more. Yeah, it's a good place. Carrie Mace, it's always good to know all the laws. It's a crazy thing. Even though you may know some of the gun laws, or something about them, I promise you, when you get in the courtroom, in any situation, the laws change. Okay, the judge becomes the law. M3, you can appeal it if you got the money. Now, if you're poor folks like me, you're stuck. M3 Explorer, Nevada is also an open carry state. Rusty, Randy Wyrick, Rusty, you can conceal carry in West Virginia now without a permit. I'm a strong supporter of the Second Amendment. Love it. Me too, because, if the bad guys are going to be walking around with weapons and doing crazy things, if you arm the population and have them just about everywhere all the time, then old Bubba Bad Guy, he's got a problem. Because he pulls his little Uzi out and somebody shoots him in the back of the head. That ain't going to work. Lisa Meyer went there, but they were closing. That's the Hillsboro. Oh, there's a cafe there, yeah. Scotty Thompson, cool comment, call Rusty. Thank you, Scotty. RV legal, Eagle and Paws. I think long guns and shotguns are legal to have in an RV in every state, though I'm not sure. Yeah, there's the part right there that gets you, though I am not sure. But I think they are too. I think. Well, that's the one that'll get you. Scotty Thompson says, I bet your phone LG G4 came with the USB Type-C fast charger, kind of. No, it didn't, actually. It doesn't have the USB Type-C fast charger, Scotty. It's an older phone. My Venus Healer, unfortunately, New Mexico also has a state income tax, and I think a tax on Social Security income as well. You don't and never will in Texas. No, I don't plan to become a resident of New Mexico. I mean, I'll own some property here, but I won't be a resident. I'll be a resident of Texas. That's a fact. TT Boy 2004, Arizona has better gun laws than New Mexico. Rusty, you can carry concealed with no license. Open carry is allowed and no license to own. Also, Democrats are in power in New Mexico and have changed some gun laws, so watch out. Okay, well, that's good info. Scotty Thompson says, cool video talk, Rusty. Thank you, Scotty Thompson. This is Rosebird Cottage. Thank you for your video. Here, this is the second video of yours I've watched here in Lake Kiowa, Texas. Enjoyed your video interview with Michael on a new retiree. Okay, have a good one. Well, you too, Rosebird Cottage. John Galt, I realize you made a video, but you spent a lot of time and effort, gas, just for a pizza. Well, you know, John, I do what I do, and if I want to drive 8,000 miles to buy a pizza, I'll do it. Now, next part. Your monologue speaks of a large reservoir of knowledge of the area. I live there. I know a little bit about it. Anyway, he says, faint of heart, where should I look? He's talking about Terlingua. I don't know, John. I couldn't tell you where to look. You know, just pick a place you think you'll like and start looking. Gerald Bates, being an engineer has its advantages. Yeah, being an engineer definitely has its advantages. BW, I have a concealed weapon permit in Florida. Others like me can use this link to know what you can or cannot do, and other links with a Florida permit. He's got a link to something about concealed weapon carry and so forth, and reciprocity. Thank you, BW. Tony Joe, that's funny. They have a lot of oil and their name is Iran, like the country in the Middle East. Ha ha. Yeah, they do have a lot of oil in Iran, Texas. That is a true story. I go through there every time I go into Texas and out of Texas. This is out of time. There's lots of cheap land out there, but there's a reason why that is. LOL. That's a fact. Just like in Texas, out in West Texas, there's a reason why that land's cheap. Nothing there. You can't get water or power. Well, you know, if you've got solar, you're okay, but hauling water could get a little old. R and TM, not very, no very liberal, but they are turning radical. Anyway, little political comment I'll steer away from. SRM guns, my hobby, has been a good gun collector for years. P.S. in regards of having to use your firearm to defend yourself and or belongings, I'll make sure you say I was in fear of my life when you used it. Cheers. Okay, that's good to know. David, hey Rusty, I know you said that the topper, that's on the Lear 180 pickup top, my camper top. I know you said the topper didn't leak a couple of times, and you mentioned a downpour of rain. Have you ever taken your truck and the topper through one of those corn-operated power washers? No, never have. Steve Gila, I don't like anything above 5,000 feet. Well, then you should look at stuff below 5,000 feet. Rafari 1119B, oh, excuse my ignorance, so I have to ask, talking about living in a little guy. This man showers outside, he cooks outside, and he goes to the bathroom outside. Yes, I suppose. Well, he does what he does, okay, whatever that is. He may poop on the floor of his RV, that's his. William Francis, having a firearm is like having a fire extinguisher. Better to have one and not need it than need one and not have one. Yeah, there's a good point there. Thank you, William. Jazzman, great vid Rust, had to rant a little, my bad, LOL. Jazzman shall not be infringed, same person. Full stop. And if the gun grabbers want to do that, fine. The founders built in a mechanism to do that very thing, amend the Constitution. By the way, the founders did not enshrine the right to eat. The Second Amendment is for the express purpose of keeping the population as well armed as the government. Well, you know, it is what it is, and you know, there's always going to be a debate. Why? Because it can be used politically to get you to vote one way or another. Like certain people's rights can be used to get those people to vote one way or another. It's just a game in your mind. Rita Jimmy's got 2 comments. Very cute little trailer and nice van. He's very talented. She says she's got a 5th wheel. I live in Canada, though, and we don't have a lot of free camping. I'm a new subscriber. Thanks for sharing. Well, thank you, Rita, for subscribing. She says, here's her second comment. Hi, Rusty. I'm newly subscribed to your channel. Thanks for sharing. Well, hi, Rita Jimmy. Enjoy your life and enjoy your RV. You know, come to the States and go to the BLM campsite. You could still go there even though you're from Canada. Joyce Barnett. They have a great place to sit back and enjoy life. Thanks for sharing. That's on Lake Valley out in the middle of nowhere. This is Van in Halen. Colorado has open carry. I see them pretty much every time I go to Walmart. I don't think I've ever seen anybody open carry anywhere I've traveled. Even though the law allows them to, I've never seen anyone. Doesn't mean of course I don't go. I go to Walmart and different places, but that's about it. Michael S., thanks, Rusty. God bless America. Sky King, Rusty, I have to admit, those swivel seats are worth their weight in gold. The only swivel seats I have seen in a small RV is the Lance, and you know how much they cost. Yeah, they cost a few bucks. Got 4 more, might as well finish. Der tricks of girls and guns. In Germany, it's completely illegal to have any guns, pistols, or revolver. Damn, on your own property, you can have an air gun. And see, there's the difference. Yeah, in Europe, the rules are totally different. I promise you, in Mongolia, where I was in the Peace Corps, they'd caught you with a weapon. Yeah, Peggy Parker, if you do get a second home base, beware of the land taxes. I'm aware of that. Thank you, Peggy. Melvin Barrier, great video, Rusty. Here is a good website to check out. Thank you. On the gun laws. Thank you very much, Melvin. This is Mark Locklear, last but not least. Mind changers are important. Prost. Prost to you, Mark. And with that in mind, ladies and gentlemen, hey, Google, tell us a joke.
What do you do if you see a spaceman? You park your car, man.
Okay, very funny, Google. Thank you. Yo. Anyway, from Cavallo Lake, New Mexico, thumbs up, carpe diem, adios, bye-bye, buy anything you want. But if you think about it, use the link to Amazon products in the description of all of my videos. Why? Because I get a small commission. It does not cost you 1 penny. And what else? Drink plenty of water. 3 or 4 quarts a day won't hurt you. It's good for you. It will help you avoid gout, kidney stones, and it'll help you lose weight because you'll be full of water. What else? Take deep breaths. Breathe really deep. Hold it for a few seconds and then breathe out slowly. Why? Because that relieves stress, and relieving stress lowers your blood pressure. Is that good for you? Yes, it is. What else? Stretch, 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 swivel, 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 walk, walk, walk. Exercise your body once or twice a day. Why? Well, because it's good for you, and it may help you live a little bit longer and healthier. And what else? Stand guard at the door of your mind. Do not let negative Nancy or negative Ned get inside of your head. This is your head, your brain, your frontal lobes. And all up in there is a little equipment that is forming thoughts. So add good ingredients and you'll feel better. And that's the truth. Thumbs up, guys, and carry on. Enjoy your day. Bye-bye.